Hello everyone, my name is John Michael Bushman and welcome back to Math Duel. The update just, as of this moment, the update just finished and we have a new event on the horizon. As of the recording of this video, it's the 11th and the event will start on the 14th and I already know what deck I'll be bringing to the link-only event. I have Crusadias. It's Crusadio TK. What else are you gonna expect? It's just Equimax, big number, go up. Just one punch horse, as people have called it. But it's still 3 days away, and we have some time to kill. So I'm going in with Lurlusk, a deck that I have upgraded massively because of my 3 copies of Effect Veiler, which is just searchable infinite impermanence. Just if you can search infinite impermanence, that is insane. Like it's insane that this is searchable, like in this deck in particular, and it also searches like the rest of the deck. Like it's insane how good Lyrilisk is, but you know it's not it's decent in the current metagame since Lyrilisk can, especially with Ensemble Robin here, you can bounce the tokens Sword Soul makes. You can, having a non-once per turn bounce, some decks simply cannot recover from that. And if you take away, let's say, their normal summon, that's also like pretty goddamn Gucci, especially in this day and age. And, I get to flex my Royal Rare Ensemble Robin every goddamn time because, good God, I was meant to pilot this deck, and it will probably these are the decks that I'll probably keep in rotation. Whenever like there's a lull in the action around here in Master Duel, I'll be running Dinos, the Lurilisk, and love him or hate him, they're part of the meta, Fluanderies. In case you didn't know by now, I'm a bird guy. But yeah, I don't really need to explain too much here. This is pure Lyrilisk. I do have I have been farming for gems so that I can eventually craft Tri-Brigade pieces for the Tri-Brigade Melfi deck, and it's 80% done. I just need like a couple hundred more UR points to make the rest of the deck. But for now, let's take flight with these bird girls. Okay, I won the die roll, thankfully, and that means I get to do some pretty nasty things, and this is a pretty nasty opening. Holy shit! Okay, we can do a lot. This is like insane. Oh my god, this is an insane opener. So we'll always summon Jester Confit first. Then we'll use Where Arf Thou. We're going to search Cobalt Sparrow, and we're gonna go full combo unless my opponent has any form of interaction here. Like, oh my god, if my opponent has any interaction. I just realized now that I can't do what I wanted to do. But, mistakes were made. That's our normal summon, but yeah, we can still do some shit, I hope. So yeah, I will be doing Lyrilisk combo, so we'll be back when I have my end board. Okay, so I did not end up with an Ensemble Robin with as many materials as I wanted to because I screwed up the combo. But this is decent. Oh, we even get called by the fucking grave. Holy shit. That's actually really damn good. So we have we have at least 5 ways to interact, I mean, for a deck that's pretty linear with its combos, I mean, granted, the only exercise you really get with Lyrilisk is how many materials can you stuff under your birds, like at any given point in time. So yeah, this is a decent board. Yeah, they're getting Long Yuan. Yep, that's not a. The only problem with Sword Soul is no, that's not a problem. That's fine. You can have Ecclesia. She can sack herself, sure. As much as I want to actually, should I negate it so that he won't have too much advantage? Yeah, that's what I have called by the grave for. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. So the way Lyrilisk is actually, I honestly think Lyrilisk is, at least pure Lyrilisk, is still pretty well positioned in this meta because, especially against the menace that is Sword Soul, you can, still pretty decently take care of... Shit, do I negate this? I honestly think I should negate this so that he'll be forced to use Long Yuan here. Yeah, I really think I should. So I'd be forced to use Long Yuan, and I still have Called by the Grave for later. And then once he uses Long Yuan, I will grab the tuner token, and let's see what he does for me. Yep, forced to use Long Yuan, sure. Discarding the emergence, sure. So yeah, getting rid of the tokens made by Sword Soul is like what Lurlus's biggest weapon against Sword Soul, and honestly a large portion of the meta in general, because because not a lot of decks can recover from bounces like pretty easily. Sure, they can deal with having their stuff destroyed or shit. Oh my god, he is hard making a level 9 here. What the hell is he on? Or is he just link summoning? He could just be linking here. I mean, do they have healthy Fibrax lines in this build? Okay, it's just Shen Shen. Okay. It's not that insane. Okay. I guess we should get rid of Shen Shen. That was their normal summon. That was their normal summon, so yeah, bye-bye. I don't know what you were thinking there, opponent. Do we negate Long Yuan? Yeah, the special summon is, yeah, we'll negate Long Yuan. Let's not give them any more reason to live. Oh my god. I am kicking their... I mean, my opponent could still have something here, so... Let's see. The game is far from over. Since I'm down 2,000, you know, they could... Knowing Sword Soul, they could bounce back somehow. But let's see. I mean, I negated Long Yuan, and so he'll be negated until it comes back to their turn. But I guess that was more than enough to stop them in their tracks. So we move on to the next duel. My opponent is making me go second, and that is always horrifying. There's a decent ass opening hand, provided, you know, I get to interact with my opponent somewhat. Oh dear god, it's Marincess. Are they using the new support? Highly likely, because good god, the new support is insane! Like, oh my god, the new support is insane. Okay, no, we do not negate the blue slug. We always negate the sea anemone. Wait, what's the name of that thing again? Is it sea anemone? Oh god, I am blanking on the name so hard right now. I basically need to stop them from getting into Battle Ocean. Because once they get to Battle Ocean, it's not gonna be easy to get over these girls from there. Okay, yeah, special summoning that. I keep forgetting what's the name of the one dressed in white. Is it Sea Anemone? Sea Angel! I was pretty close! So, yeah, this is what I negate. This is a pretty damn good choke point. Because if they don't have their Battle Ocean, they're gonna have a pretty tough time fighting through Disruption. Unless they get... Oh, yeah! Yeah! He also has Effect Veiler! Oh, shit! Ah, hell yeah! Oh my god. So I don't know if they can recycle their Seahorse here, but I think I should try and stop the recovery that's... I think it's the Anemone. It's the one that revives Marincess. But yeah, you know, Marincess got their time in the limelight again because of the new support. It's their new Link monster that, you know, it basically gave them a negate. I'm not too sure about everything else, but the only one thing I am sure is the new Link monster gives them a negate. And I'm hoping to the gods, the RNGs is here, that we get to see it. So yeah, I don't know how much longer my opponent's gonna keep comboing off here, so we'll just return once they have their end board. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen, Aqua Argonaut. The newest Marincess card that, you know, yeah, what exactly does she do? While in the extra monster zone, cannot attack any monsters except this one. You can unleash it the following once per turn. Target one water, one card, return them to the hand. During your opponent's turn, special summon. Ooh, it is a negate. Special summon a Marincess monster. Yep, it's a once per turn. Wait, is it not a once per turn negate? Oh my god. Wait, hold on. You can okay, everything is once per turn. Alright. I thought I read it wrong. But okay. So, how the fuck do we fight through this? I mean, Baiting the negation is honestly the best way to do it, so let's see. We're gonna try and activate here. It would be too... Fuck! I was gonna say it would be too premature to negate this, but if you have infinite impermanence, you have infinite impermanence. But unfortunately, I have my own crossout designator, good sir. We're not gonna allow that, so I think that will force the use of Aqua Argonaut here, since unless it's chain blocked. Oh no, yeah, it only negates the last thing. Yeah, I can chain block with this, but this will negate the crossout, and yeah, but I don't think we're dead. No, we are not dead at all, because we still have this. So they've used their negations, and I think we can still fight. We can still fight through this. Though I'm not sure how hard we can go here, but I'm pretty sure we can just, you know, go with Zeus Pass, since they've already used their Argonaut negate, and yeah, we can just wipe their board right here. Although that will trigger Coral Anemone's recycling effect, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, sent from the field to the graveyard, target Amarin says added to hand. Yep, it will trigger the oh god, the recycling effect Coral Anemone has. I used to rock Marin says. I should know. And it was even a go second build. Yes, it's weird. I know. Marin says as a go second deck. Don't judge me. Look, man, I was experimenting at the time. But it worked. You know, Bubble Reef. Having a Bubble Reef that can attack twice, sure, it works. It worked somehow. But yeah, we're just gonna go for Zeus unless he has a negation here, because I can attack directly with Nightingale. No way. I don't really think you can stop that. So he'll take 1800 here. Yes, I will attack directly. I will not attack your Argonaut. No, thank you. Ah, shit! Oh my god. Fine. That's how you're gonna play it. Fine. That's how you're gonna play it. Fine. That's how you're gonna play it. Right, I forgot that they have a searchable trap that they can play like a hand trap. Oh my fucking god! Continue to attack. Yes. Actually, no. No, we're not gonna risk it. We're just gonna go into, We're just gonna go into Zeus and wipe their board right now. They have one card in hand. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, always detach, oh god, what was her name? Always detach Wagtail whenever you can. We at least got into battle, so that at least we get to go into Zeus here. But again, having Coral Anemone trigger, fuck, we cannot, because we did not do our shit. So yeah, we're dead. So we're gonna skip ahead, and unless, you know, we skip to the next duel in case I lost here because I'm empty-handed. My opponent has two cards in hand and probably 4 pieces of interaction. So I don't like my odds, but we will play it out until there's no life left to live in this duel. Man, you just give a fringe playable archetype a negate and suddenly they're rogue viable. That is just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. This is a shitty opening hand, not gonna lie. We'll be forced to use the Effect Veiler here so that we can get Where Art Thou into rotation, unfortunately. Yeah, so let's just hope the Max C picks up the slack. So there's that. Yeah, we'll be forced to get Jester Confit unless our opponent stops us here, but no, they do not. Alright, we got Jester Confit. Let's see how far we can go. So, skip to the end board. Oh god. Maxi challenge it is then. Let's go. Alright, see you at the end board. You know, my opponent realized a little too late that Nibiru would not really do anything here. You should have gone for the Nibiru the moment I summoned F0. Like, what the hell? I'll just negate it. I figured as much. Fuck! Alright, good game, opponent. We'll see you in the next one, I guess. Man, I have been having such a bad running with this deck lately, but, you know, fair and square. Sometimes take the Maxi challenge and you lose. Sometimes take the Maxi challenge and you still win. it happens. It tends to happen. You know, sometimes you roll the die and sometimes you lose. But I still have Max C, so who knows who knows if it'll stop my opponent. He only drew like I think 4 cards off of his Max C. So there's that. There's still a chance. It's Marenzas again. What the hell? Fine, we'll do your Max C challenge then. So we'll be right back when my opponent has their end board. Never mind. So we'll see you in the next duel, guys. My opponent is making me go second, and again, that is always horrifying. Ooh! This is a decent hand if I manage to resolve Max C, but otherwise, my opponent is playing with their 45 card deck. One thing I did notice here on Master Duel is a lot of decks tend to go above 40. Even the meta ones, because good God, Max C is always hell of a drug, and you know, so is the rest of the Master Duel decks. So you always need at least 8 cards to start building any deck in this game. But you know, you learn to live with it. It's not too big of a problem, at least for the sake of Master Duel. But you know, the TCG boys and girls don't really like it that much, and our opponent just surrendered. I don't know why. We're gonna check their deck in a bit here. It's a hero deck, but they probably bricked pretty damn hard. Why do people run this? Is it literally just anti-DPA tech? Why? And yeah, locking me out of my summons and my spell cards, I think. Yeah, this is basically Dark Angel, a Dark Angel lock. Yeah, special summon it. You activate resolves, negate it, and if it did not have an effect, destroy it. Yeah. It basically locks your. This is basically a deck that summons Dark Angel to the opponent's side and prevents them from using their spell cards, which is a big minus for a lot of decks to get their play started. But otherwise, I think my opponent bricked pretty damn hard, which explains why their quote-unquote connection failed. So we move on to the next duel. Okay, I'm going first, which is always comforting. And let's see what my opening hand entails. Ooh, this is pretty goddamn nasty. Holy shit. All things considered, holy crap, this is insane. We could go with the bird call here, honestly. We have Called by the Grave as protection. Good God, we can plus so hard! With bird call, we're gonna, yeah, if that resolves, holy shit, we are off to the fucking races here. We'll use that to summon Turquoise. We're gonna use that to summon Warbler, and we are off to the fucking races here, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, bird girl combos. Let's fucking go. See you at the end board. Unless my opponent has something here, they always have something here. All right, but you know we can still fight through it. We still have our normal summon. So yeah, we can still pop off, but not as hard as I wanted to. We can just use Wagtail here as a summon of Canary, because having Cobalt Sparrow is far more integral. So yeah, we will see you at my end board. My opponent just surrendered. They probably bricked as hard as my last opponent. Oh well, we take wins where we can get them. We move on to the next duel. Okay, so my opponent is making me go second, and that's always horrifying. But we have Maxi. So let's see. And I'm always jealous of people who already have the Jackalope pet, because good God, I suck at the loner duel decks. Because more often than not, they're pretty damn bad. And we are starting off with a Pot of Desire. Sure, while that's on the stack, I will use Maxi. Let's see if you have anything to say about that, opponent, because you are more likely than not playing Swordswall. And it's always Swordswall with Pot of Desires here, unless you're also playing Marinsas, which is also a possibility. But otherwise, I will wait for whatever play you may have here, opponents. Unless you pass right here, right now. In which case, is also horrifying because your hand is probably loaded with hand traps. Nope, it is expectedly Swordswall. Alright, we will see you at my end. Not my end board, their end board. Unless, you know, I still have Disruption here, or I could draw into something significant. But yeah, we will see what my opponent ends up with. Okay, so my opponent just ended on Chi Pass, but that does not mean they have... That is actually the equalizer I needed at this exact juncture. Holy shit! Unless my opponent has crossout designator here, but this could be blackout for all I know, which is honestly extremely expected, since I think they searched blackout. Did they search blackout? Yeah, they searched blackout, so that is most likely the set. Yeah, we can still pop off pretty hard. Excuse me. Yeah, we can still pop off pretty hard. So we're gonna use Bird Call here, which will definitely force something out of my opponent. Because for Blackout to fully resolve, it needs to have 2 targets on my side of the field. So there's that. Alright. Bird Call resolves. We literally we need any other bird. We literally need any other bird. Actually, Wagtail is who we need to resolve. Warbler, not so much. Yeah, we'll just get Cobalt Sparrow. We can search Warbler some other way. We'll summon Wagtail. Alright. Which will definitely force a negation out of my opponent. And that is to be expected. I am literally trying to bait out their negation pretty damn hard right now. Nope, he does not fall for it. Alright, we're gonna get the Bird Sank. And then we're gonna try to OTK my opponent here. We have not used our normal summon, so that's always a plus, especially when we're using Lyrilisk in particular. Good. If he has any window to use Blackout, now would be a good time as any. Basically, as soon as I summon the 2 other birds here, now would be a good time to do so. And then, you know, basically during my resolution of Cobalt Sparrow, now would be a good time to use Blackout. But that would mean that his board is empty for my... Yep, alright. That's definitely the right call. He needs to kill 2 things here. Yep, because Wagtail quote-unquote resurrects herself. So there's that. We do still get the search, so that's always a plus. Oh, and using Chunjun. What the hell does this do again? If your worm monster battles, destroy both that monster. So it's DD Warrior Lady-ish. Each of the following effect, tribute, if sent. Yep, yeah. So it's basically battle protection, but I don't think it's that good. We're gonna Called by the Grave away the Chi so that when it comes back to their turn, Chi will be negated. If he even summons a Chi again, which I think is highly likely. But Chunjun is not really a problem since I can just, you know, sure, he eliminates my 2 birds here, but I still have a way around it. So there's that. We still get the search at least. I think now would be a good time as any to get Warbler. Basically as recovery for next turn. Yeah, we'll get Warbler. It's just recovery for next turn since my board will most likely end up empty after this exchange. Card was added to hand. Nope. Ooh, yeah, we have not normal summoned. So I think the goal now here is to create as big a Zeus as possible. Although Chunjun is pretty Gucci as well. Destroy that monster and this card. Actually, we can OTK him here. If he doesn't have anything else, we can freaking OTK him here. Hold on there. I was going for the safer line, but this is far too tempting not to. Yeah. We'll use Recital Starling's effect. We're gonna give your Chunjun more attack. I think my opponent is gonna see what's happening here. We're gonna try to OTK him here. Alright. We're gonna detach. We're gonna get a DD Crow, since we already have everything in the graveyard anyway, so that's that. Oh wait, we can't pop off as hard as we could, because we already used our... We wasted... Oh god, we already used our normal summon. Yeah, we can't pop off as hard as we could, unfortunately. But, it's still pretty... We'll still be getting in for a decent chunk of damage. So there's that. Yeah. We can't pop off as hard as we could. Since we already used our normal summon. Yeah, I should not have blown my normal summon on that, on the first recital Starling. Should have done it on the second one. Yeah, that was definitely on me. I think he could have died here. Since this is 1,000, there will be 4 materials under that. Yeah. I think it's still, but it's still, you know, a decent chunk of damage. So there's that. Okay. Okay. And for good measure, we're gonna draw our card pre-combat here. Just in case, you know, chicanery happens. We'll do the attaching later. Okay, draw one card. Alright, that's for later. Okay, we're gonna attack directly 4 times with Nightingale here. And then we're gonna attack once with Starling into Chunjun. That means if there's something Chunjun here, their hand must be pretty weak, unless they have interaction that I am wholly unaware of. Yeah, we can attack a few more times, I think. I am not counting too hard here. Yeah, if they're down to 4k, now we use Nightingale's effect. We're gonna detach Wagtail. Alright, that's that. And now we attack with Starling, who cannot be destroyed per Nightingale's protection effects. Yep, he should just take the damage here, since this cannot be destroyed anyway. Alright, he did not take the damage. In which case, we're gonna do the thing. Alright. We're gonna use Birdsank here. We're gonna move all of the materials underneath Nightingale here. And this will be the material, which will add +2. And then we go into Downward Magician into Zeus. Alright, and we have DD Crow, Ash Blossom, and Max C as backup. Like, holy shit, I have no idea how my opponent's gonna get out of this one. If they just... you know, my opponent could be sandbagging some of their resources, but who's to say? I mean, I have Zeus. I can wipe his board at any point. Basically, the card to watch out for is Long Yuan. If he tries to summon Long Yuan, we have to shotgun Zeus right then and there. We also get to shotgun Maxi, so my opponent will definitely be caught between a rock and a hard place. Alright, we are not gonna allow him to search, since I already have far too much advantage, and I am... It may look like I am way ahead, but my opponent has more cards in hand, and they're not using it, so I mean, while, yes, you can read them as, you know, they could be dead cards, and I could have just been baited pretty damn hard here. They could have Long Yuan. Shit! Alright. We go Maxi here. Alright, I got baited there. So, my Zeus will be eliminated. Yeah, that's fine. So, my Zeus will be taken care of. That means I will not have the negation I need. But, here's hoping the Maxi will deter them from going off too hard. 4 cards in hand, and I don't know what it contains. Let's see what my opponent does. They could have Long Yuan. Long Yuan is honestly really the only thing I'm scared of, since it will allow them to go to Baron. But if they bricked pretty hard, even after how many cards? Yeah, even after you using Pot of Desires, who knows? But we'll see. Right, getting Taya, so they'll probably go into their Chi-Shao. Also, with the new update, they reduced the clock to 300 seconds, which... if you've always wanted to win in time, now would be a good time to do so. Which, speaking of winning in time, that will actually allow me to record this deck that thoroughly kicked my ass off cam. Like, good God, I was on a 6-loss streak during that time frame, and good God, I was so frustrated that I copied the deck verbatim and made some very, very small adjustments to it. The video will be coming soon, or rather, I will record a video with that deck next week. Since it's nearly the end of the day here, from where I'm recording. But I'm pretty dead here anyway, so we move on to the next duel. And yeah, to finish my train of thought before we actually move on to the next duel, that video, I am both horrified for it, but I'm also looking forward to it because I just want to see I just want to see everyone's reactions to it. Like, oh my God. So yeah, we move on to the next duel. We're pretty goddamn dead here. My opponent made me go first, and that's honestly horrifying. But otherwise, if I'm sick of Sword Soul combos now, wait until Tiara Elements start rolling into this game. Like, holy crap. If Sword Soul wasn't bad enough, good God, the Tiara Element Sprite meta is... Like, probably 2 to 3 releases away, and I am not looking forward to that because, good God, the horror stories I hear from people who play the paper game more often than I do is, oh boy. That's all I'm gonna say about that. It's just who boys all around. But we baited the negation pretty damn hard there. So I do not know how hard we can pop off here, but my opponent made me go first. So who knows how far we can get. So yeah, we're just gonna skip to my end board, ladies and gentlemen, unless my opponent surrenders. All right. I guess he did not have any other forms of interaction. We move on to the next duel then. Okay, I won the die roll, fair and square this time. This is a decent ass opening hand yet again. Holy shit. These are the types of hands that I want. Alright, let's bait that Ash Blossom. Do you have the Ash Blossom? If you have the Ash Blossom, you are sorely... Yeah. Oh, fuck! Oh no! We're facing against the superior bird deck! Oh no! Okay. Don't panic. Alright. We will be using a few bird girls, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Oh my god, this is so bad. Oh my god, I am a graveyard deck. I need my graveyard. Oh no, that means we can't pop off as hard as we should. Oh my god, oh no. So we're gonna lose a few of our bird girls along the process of this combo. Oh god. If he has infinite impermanence here, I am gonna flip. Oh my god. So we're gonna lose one of each of these, but oh god, it's fluent. There is literally only one deck that has Dimension Shifter in the fucking main, and I play that deck off cam a lot. My god. All right. So they're stopping this at the very least. So, all right. So I don't plan on recycling Wagtail anyway. We have another one in the deck somewhere, but yeah. So he doesn't know that I have Cobalt Sparrow here. We still have not used our normal summon. We can still fight through a couple of things. Although he did already use his infinite impermanence on something that's not too important here. Although again, I have not seen him use his Ash Blossom. And his Ash Blossom is gonna go through uninterrupted here because Ash Blossom, if you didn't know, can just literally be sent from the grave. Actually, would I rather lose that? Yeah, I have 3 Warblers anyway. I can lose a Warbler or 2. Unless he also has Ash Blossom here. Alright, we're gonna get Sapphire Swallow. Alright. We can still do some shit here unless my opponent has something else. Alright. We'll use Sapphire Swallow. My opponent has something, and that's horrifying. Opponent, what do you have? Let's keep trying to draw it out here. I mean, he could have Nibiru. There are builds of Fluanderies that have Nibiru in the main, although it's literally only just there as a cross-out designator target. Yeah, or the other option could be Ash Blossom. I've already summoned, this is more than my 5th summon now. We'll get Battle Canary here, as much as I hate to say it. But it's recovery for next turn. We're gonna lose these two. Oh my god. We're gonna need to do this. Okay. We're gonna save Jester Confit until Dimension Shifter wears off because we're gonna lose a lot of our bird girls here. We're gonna do that. The one that I'm actually least worried of losing is Sapphire Swallow, so we're gonna detach Sapphire Swallow. Try and bait out whatever negation they could still possibly have. DD Crow is worthless in this matchup, so we're just gonna get the other Wagtail. And then we're just gonna end on Utopic Future Pass. Because we cannot, I repeat, we cannot do anything here. Because, oh god, we lose those two as well. Shit. Alright, so we do lose 4 bird girls because of Dimension Shifter. Alright. We cannot go into Ensemble Robin here since she only bounces special summoned monsters. So our best hope honestly is just to use Draco Future here. Yeah, we cannot use anything else. We can go for Promenade, but it's not a quick effect, so it's worthless, honestly. We can go for something else here, but no. We literally cannot do anything. DD Crow is even turned off because of Dimension Shifter, so yeah, our only hope now is we will basically shotgun our negation of Drake of Future on any bird that they normal summon here. We will literally negate anything they normal summon unless they start with a map. If they start with a map, we are pretty goddamn screwed. Oh my god, we lived through it. Holy shit. I was so horrified there. But again, we take wins where we can get them. This has been a strange set of duels. We move on to the end screen, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we are here at the end screen, and that is Urlisk. Still pretty much the same as it was before. It's just level 1 Xyz spam with a couple of fusions thrown in as basically extra protection. You know, the instant fusion into Millenniumized Restrict line is always good because not everybody really expects it. You know, nobody really expects you to have 4 Called by the Grave style effects in your deck because there are really only 3. But yeah, it's still pretty decent. It's not too well positioned in the meta right now, but Ensemble Robin is a beast of a boss monster. So yeah, I'd still rock it, you know, because, you know, bird girls. I'm a bird duelist. I mean, what can you do? So yeah, if you like what you saw, hit like, subscribe, and share among your friends. And until next time, toodles!